Hey guys, it's Megan here. I was working on a post for Facebook and it got a little lengthy, and I wrote out how I was feeling, and I decided instead of actually posting it there like that, I was going to make a video and I was going to read it to you because it's kind of how I'm feeling right now and a little bit about what's been going on. So I'm going to read off the computer what I typed up and explain to you. Maybe I don't really have to explain it, I'll just read it. So here goes. I felt out of sorts since last May. I went in for a routine eye exam and my doctor found something which caused my anxiety to rise. Now, I've suffered from anxiety issues over the years, but I'd mostly gotten it tame. Well, not right now. And I feel sad and not my usual bubbly self. Well, after many tests and diagnosis, then having issues with the last test and had to have something done to fix the problem, what the problem caused me, I feel like I've been zapped by the energy police. Now, what I mean is, I'm usually around the house most of the time, and, I usually have some bit of energy where I can do stuff, but since last year, it's just been almost non-existent. I have daily headaches. I have headaches when I wake up. I have headaches throughout the day. If I take something for it, it takes the pain away, not completely, but to a manageable level, and then I can sleep or, stay up and kind of be in that groggy state. And the headache subsides for a while until the medicine wears off. And then it's like the circle. I've been tried on several protocols of medications to treat the symptoms. That's just made it worse. It made me feel like I wanted to throw up. It just made my stomach feel icky. Overall, I felt like crud and I had no energy. I can't plan much in advance to do anything, and I've had to back out of several occasions of family events, plans, friends, anything. Although I do have to say, not really so much with friends because they don't tend to come around much. I just want a day without pain, but along with this issue, like I said, I'm having the high anxiety. Well, I want so much to do stuff, but I just can't. I'm tired all the time, and right now I should be in bed, but I'm online instead. Or I'm making a video for you guys. Too many things racing in my mind, and I want to scream sometimes, but who would hear me? It's that overwhelming feeling. It's that feeling that I just don't know what to do next, so I just kind of, I don't want to say in a way give up, because I'm not, but I feel overwhelmed that I don't know how to tackle a project. An overwhelming example is I'm working on something on the computer, I'm trying to pay a bill, I got phone calls coming in, I have people trying to talk to me on my phone, trying to talk to me on the computer, trying to text me, trying to message me, and, at times maybe the TV's blaring, or I'm in the middle of doing something, and it's pure chaos, and it drives me crazy. It makes my head spin, and it makes my headaches even worse. Well, I'm not making this video to ask for your pity or anything, and I'm not writing the statement to ask for that either. I get phone calls every so often from family and friends, mostly for family. I don't always return calls right away or even get all of my messages because my cell phone's acting up, and I get half my messages and the other half are stuck in cyberspace somewhere. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, and don't take it that way. And I try to respond to people as I can, and maybe it's not always right away. And, you know, if it's something's going on and I can't talk, I won't pick it up. And usually I try to return the call, or sometimes I forget, and then the person calls me back the next day, and I apologize for it. So, if you're watching my video, I'm sorry again. Like I said, I love my husband and my family and friends. I really do. I started a diet, and I try to follow it, but it's hard. And when I do something bad or eat something bad, I try to jump back on the wagon and not let it ruin the whole thing, but I don't know how successful it's been. I've changed some aspects of my diet, and some things I should leave out of my diet that I still eat. That could be a problem too. Whereas I don't do turkey meat, like ground turkey meat, and I don't do seafood. And I do some salads, but I'm not a big, huge, giant salad eating fan. You know, little bits at a time, or maybe a big salad if I, you know, every so often, but it's not something that I eat every day. It's gotten to a point where I've stopped hearing from some of my friends, and occasionally I might hear from them, like it might be a rare occasion, and then they act like it's my fault that we don't talk. We haven't gotten into a fight or anything, and you have to remind the person it's a two-way street. You know, I have called you and left you messages, and you don't answer. I've called, I've texted, I've messaged, I've done all the social media ways of getting in touch with the person rather than just showing up at their house and knocking on their door. I'm one person here, and it's hard. I don't live my life to someone's approval, someone else's approval, or be said that I don't measure up, except for God, my husband, and mine. I'm respectful towards others, and I'd like to think others are respectful towards me. Like I said, I'm married to a wonderful man who I love with all my heart. I don't feel that bubbly anymore. I feel like at times I put myself into this little box because others stay away from me. That the box is more important. You know, you get in your little corner and you don't want anybody to mess with you, and you can do whatever you want, and you have your little space. It's like, even when I'm at home in the living room, I have my little corner, and I have things set up my way, and I do, you know, I'm here most of the time by myself. And, you know, my husband works a lot, and he's sleeping now. And, you know, in the room I have my little section where I sit on the bed and I can watch TV and whatnot. In the living room I have the same. And the computer set up out here, and you kind of get your own little corner of the world, and you don't want to be bothered. And that happens to me a lot. Now, I'm not lost in a virtual world where I don't think I can get out or anything like that, and I can distinguish between reality and fantasy easily. I'm just saying that it's hard. And I've been having a rough go of it. I've tried to be good about it, but, in all honesty, I'm just not feeling myself, and it's been like this since probably last year. I didn't know anything was wrong with my eyes. I thought maybe I would just get a new prescription for glasses, but when they found a problem, and then I went test after test after test after test after test, and realized the problem that they found was probably what they suspected in the very beginning. You know, it's overwhelming. But what's even worse is the medications that I've been on, and you know, treating this symptom and treating that symptom. It's getting to a point where I just want to go find a doctor that'll wean me off of everything and let's slowly start re-entering what I need to take, you know, or, you know, figure out what combination of stuff that, you know, maybe something I'm taking might be counteracting something else and I don't know it. And maybe if we had everything situated right, I would have more energy. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think that I don't really take that much stuff, but, it's just hard. Alright, thanks for watching my video. Drop a like on my video. Fave, share, subscribe. Megan Shepherd 81. Megan Shepherd 81 at gmail.com. Have a blessed day. See you around.